It starts off as yet another quiet Sunday morning. That is, until the bungee lifts and the horsepower is unleashed. Not just the cars on track which make plenty of noise, because off track there's the role of the commentator, whose job it is to call the action and excite the crowds. And here I will give a little insight to what life is really like as a commentator as we get behind the mic.
And Colin Atkinson, don't know if he got away with that.
Starting early.
This time we travelled to Yorkshire Dales Autograss Club, which after a load of cancellations, it was only their second meeting of the 2023 season. And this time we wouldn't just be there to take photos and videos, as we will be getting on the microphone to do a spot of commentating.
Autograss racing is a non-contact sport, so contact will not be tolerated. You must make sure you're signed on for each car that you are driving. If officiating, can you just sign on the official box at the end over in this race control?
I've been involved in autograss racing since a very young age. I started racing myself in the juniors at age 12 and then into the senior classes age 16, racing in a variety of classes including class 9. But it's another passion which I got involved in at the age of 15, commentating. And it's thanks to my dad who put trust in me to pick up the microphone for the first time and talk about this sport that I love and enjoy so much. And 20 years later, I still have a passion for talking about it and bring excitement to the crowds as they share the passions and the beliefs behind the drivers that they're cheering on, who go out on track not just to entertain, but to try to win.
Desmond second, Steve Mills third, Ash Howard, Evan Curran, Sam Matthews, and Jake Herdman, and finally Tom Lewis. Epic stuff.
So after a little walk around the pits, it's time to make our way to the commentary box and get prepared, ready for the big moment when we talk about the racing that's going to take place.
So here we are inside Yorkshire Dales commentary box. As you can see, it's like a greenhouse in here. Lots of glass, lots of windows, so we can see everything that's going on. You can see the track behind me, and the next set of races is lined up. If I'm pointing it the right way, that is. And this is where we are. This is what we do in the commentary booth. We get behind the microphone. You can see we have the mic here, and this allows us to talk about what's going on. So share a little insight with what goes on in the commentary box. Normally we have paperwork here with driver names, but not to be at the moment, so they're elsewhere. In the bit next to us is the lap scoring booth, so we have people just there. They do lap scoring, they work points out, and other things, so we can see what goes on there. Our job is to obviously talk to the crowd and explain what's going on, and obviously provide a running commentary of the racing. So here we go. Right, so it looks like we're moving on to Class 2s then, and Class 2s years ago was obviously a rear-wheel drive class, and that changed towards the end of the 90s when front-wheel drive was introduced. Now it's all front-wheel drive at Novas and Micras, and it's mostly Micras out there this time around. And we've got a very tight bunch going into turn 1. Jack Hodgson on the inside, I think it's Andy Dockeray on the outside in Yorkshire Dales 12. And then we've got Ellison. Look at this, we go 5 wide as they pass us for the first time. It's Hodgson, and then we got the York 16. It's Brad Ellison, I think it is. He's at Yorksdale's 12, just behind Andy Dockeray. Then we've got Jordan Robinson in Spalding, 26. Carl Verity, the experienced veteran in York 190. Then it's the Constantine machine in Yorksdale's 95. And we go 3 wide now for the leadership, and it's Ellison and Dockeray. Then we go Hodgson, looking to sweep up the inside and take the position away. Not quite door closed by D-Ray, but not by Ellison, who's still just half a car length in the clear on the outside line. Now Hodgson under attack from Robinson, and round the outside looking Carl Verity. It's still 5 cars in and shouting, now 4 as Verity is dropped by the lead pack. Then we go to Constantine in the pink and white Nova. 1 left to mention, James Frecknell in Scumbob 64 at the back of the field. But it is with Ellison and Dockeray, and Robinson has now got up to 3rd in Spalding 26. Can he find a way through? Verity's passed the Hodgson car as well. I think Jack's got a problem in Yorksdale's 104. He has. He's dropped right off the pace, and Robinson now closes up with a lap to go, just over, and looking for that 2nd place or even the lead. But it's Ellison now from Dockeray, Robinson there in 3rd, and Verity is there watching closely in 4th. Not got the distance, I think, to make an attack, but Ellison hanging on then. Dockeray, Robinson, they're the 1, 2, 3. Verity is just falling back now in 4th, ahead of Constantine and Frecknell. We've lost Hodgson, who's gone back to the pits, and his race is over. So it remains with Ellison and Dockeray. Will it remain that way? Ellison's gone a bit wide. Dockeray looking for a way through. Has he found a gap? Oh, Ellison's gone. The car has faltered right at the end, and Dockeray takes it. Verity snatches 2nd, I think, from Robinson. Then it's a touring York 16 over the line, struggling. We missed Constantine then and James Frecknell, and a bit of drama then from the Class 2s as Ellison faltered right at the end, and that gave the win to Andy Dockeray. There we go, that's what goes on during a commentating job on a race. We talk about what goes on, what they see, share the drama should anything occur, and we got a little bit in that race right at the end. So the drivers, it's their job to go back to the pits and get the cars ready to do it all over again. Our job, we go on to the next race, or when it's the end of our stint, we obviously hand it over to another member of the team, and they will then continue on taking through the following races. So that's what it is all about. It's a simple job really, but it's not the easiest to do at the same time. Not everybody can pick up the mic and talk about what's going on, and it's what I've been doing for 20 years, so I certainly enjoy it, and we'll do a bit more, won't we? And yeah, hopefully we'll enjoy a few more racing to come.
I love commentating, and I always give 100% into the commentating role, regardless of whatever class I happen to be talking about, or even however many cars are in the race. Each class deserves to be treated fairly, so I always make sure to give them the same amount of exposure and coverage whenever I pick up the mic. I just enjoy everything about it, whether it's a single day club event or even a championship event on a 2-day weekend. It doesn't matter what it is to me, I just want to be in part of the race, and that's what it really feels like every time you commentate. It feels like you're involved with the race, and then it's down to you to put on a good show for the crowds which will be watching to make them also feel involved. And hopefully I'll continue to commentate for many more race weekends to come.
So here we are, yes, back on the mic at Yorksdales, and very welcome. So for those not familiar with my voice, my name is Russ, I'm from Scunny, and we'll take you through this next junior race, which had a bit of a mixed start there, should we say, as Troy Holtby leads the way there. Scumbold 161, a bit slow on the gear change though, and that allowed the York car, I think it's number 43, just to close up a little bit into turn 1. One left on the line though, I think that's a newbie at the wheel there. Remy has driven the easiest beast to tame, but tamed it he has, and 1 lap to go, it's pulled away.